Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. This week, the Powersurge is available, a GTA Online first electric bike, which, it might result in some interesting things. From my personal testing so far, I have seen that it might be suffering the same fate as the Reaver, which means that the back wheel is going to continuously basically get curve boost, which might be interesting for the top speed, but I'm sure that our esteemed English racing driver will be doing the testing later today. Oh, and yeah, obviously the price of it is a small price of $1.6 million, but we'll just gloss over that real quick. The polio vehicle for this week is the Adder, and the price ride vehicle for this week is the Gauntlet Hellfire. If you want to win the Gauntlet Hellfire, all you have to do is place top 3 days in a row in pursuit races. If that's entirely worth it, not entirely sure. It's a cool vehicle, but I guess if the time investment is worth it, it's entirely up to you. As for some other stuff, the holidays are continuing on with their New Year's glasses being a thing within GTA Online, as well as one final beer hat too. Notice the little bullet holes in the designer too, pretty cool detail. In terms of bonus money this week, there's double cash and RP on the run, contact missions, as well as drop zone, and also the double cash and RP continues on the hangar, which is interesting considering that they permanently tripled the amount of money, but now they're also doing double cash on it, so that should be some pretty darn good money. If it's still going to be worth the time investment, that might be up for debate now, considering the fact that it is going to pay you, I think close to $5 million if you were to sell a full hangar of the same product. Obviously, realistically speaking, you're probably looking more at about 4. But yeah, I guess it's time to go find some buddies and start filling up your hangar, because this is quite a lot of money indeed. Discuss this week on the hangar: Dominator GTX, Dubstar 6x6, Camacho, Blazer Aqua, Howard NX25, Pyro, Rogue, GP1, Trophy Truck, and Futo GTX. Everything's Prime is the same as always, $125,000 simply given to you for just logging into the game. So if you want to know more about that, check out the item top right of your screen. And if you already have Twitch Prime, consider me by clicking the link in the description down below and subscribe to my Twitch channel. And for my advice on discounts this week, personally I'd say if you don't already have a hangar, it is probably a good idea to grab one, really. Maybe not so much for the business, but more so to be able to store vehicles like the Rogue, the Pyro, and the Howard. Out of these vehicles, to recommend, the Pyro can be a pretty nice pickup. It's a pretty nice plane. It is very expensive though, so keep that one in mind. Trophy Truck, one of my favorite vehicles to use. It has some very cool races for it, while it made by the community and not by Rockstar, but overall it's a very cool little off-road vehicle that is not super valuable within off-road races, but it can be a lot of fun to drive, and it's one of my favorite vehicles. The Camacho though is one of the better off-road vehicles within the game. It is pretty competitive still, even after the recent dominance by the new king in town. But other than that, I'd say the Dominator GTX could be an interesting pickup for certain type of more grippy and cornery type of races. That's where it will probably do pretty well. Time trial this week is Route 68, and the RC time trial is Davis Courts. For both those, $100,000 up for grabs for just simply completing them. And for those on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, the HSW time trial this week is East Vinewood. And of course, $250,000 up for grabs for completing that one too. But with all that said and all that done, that was it for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, become a member like Chloe, KFC Chicken, Not Fatigue, and GTA Plus. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.